Hey, good morning and welcome to Yeshiva YouTube Daily Double Mishnah Yomi. We're learning Maasros, Perek Sheni, Mishnayos, Zayin and Ches. Mishnah Zayin says, Socher es apoel, Lixos imo b'te'enim. We learned in the previous Mishnayos that if you make a deal, a business deal with somebody, once the business deal is consummated, so therefore it's koveil, the Shumos of Maasros, you can't even snack from them. Let's say you hire a worker, right, to work in your field, Lixos imo b'te'enim, to make fig cakes. Amrlo Menashe Ochel Te'enim. He says in the stipulation, you'll do this job for me, and the payment for this job will be you could snack on the Te'enim while you're eating it. Ochel Pater. It's not kovei. It's not considered a mekach. It's not considered a business deal over here, because the Torah allows a poel while he's working with fruits in the field. He's allowed to eat from them. So your t'nai, your business deal, is not a business deal. The Torah allowed it anymore. It's invalid. Your business deal. It's not needed. It's not necessary. It's not a business deal. However, if he makes a business deal, the guy says, I want to be able to eat and also my family eat. How he says, my son should be replaced me. He'll eat the animal instead of me, which is not allowed by the Torah. The Torah doesn't give you the shus of that. Who okal pater? If he can still eat and be pater because he's allowed to eat. But if his son eats, his son is chayiv. He can't. Once his son eats from it, the business deal is finalized, and therefore he can no longer snack from it. If he says, I'm going to eat not only while I'm working on the fig cakes, but even afterwards, while he's working on it, he's allowed to eat it. Because he's not allowed to eat according to the Torah after he's done working. If you're not eating stipulated by the Torah, then it's a business deal. I didn't make any stipulation with the guy, right? I hire you as a worker and I'll pay you money for this, right? That's a business deal. If he says that the payment is to eat from it, so then that's not a business deal. When you make a business deal, that's already considered to be a mekach, right? Just like you sell someone something, you hire someone, that's also considered a mekach. That's koveil chumas maisos. Mishnah ches haya osa b'levasim liyochel b'nos sheva. The person was working on bad figs. He can't eat the good figs. He's not working on them now. This is talking about really on the Gemara Bava and Tzia, which talks about the heter, which is from Dvarim. You're allowed to snack from while he's working in the field. He's allowed to snack from the fruits. He's only allowed to snack on the type of fig that he's eating, not the fig that he's not working on right now. No sheva. However, he's harvesting the no sheva, which are superior figs. Even though they're superior, he still can't eat the inferior ones because he's not working on them. If he wants to make sure he gets the better figs, so when he's working with the bad figs, he can, make himself hungry, not eat, and save it up for when he's working on the good figs and eat his double over there. Now we come to a new case where someone's exchanging barter, right? I'm exchanging stuff with you. We each have te'enim, we each have figs. Right? I'm giving you some te'enim for you to eat, and I'm giving some for me to eat. Zel dixos. Now, ksiya is talking about where you're arranging the fig cakes, not the gemar malacha. Achila is when it's already processed. Lixos is when you're arranging the fig cakes, you're still processing it. Zechol v'zel dixos chayiv. Right? Or if one says, you can eat some of my figs, and I'll work on some of your figs, so it's chayiv in that case, because in that case, it's a business deal. Khalifa, hachlafa, when you're exchanging with someone, you're chayiv. Yehuda omer hamachlif lechol chayiv. If they're exchanging ready-made te'enim, figs, or any fruit, you're chayiv because they're the gemar malacha, and you do hachlafa. It's like a business deal. It's kovas l'maiser. V'lixos pater. However, if you exchange with someone, you'll work on my fig cakes, I'll work on your fig cakes. Or you give him, I'll give you unprocessed fig cakes, and you give me unprocessed fig cakes, you could still snack from them, according to Rabbi Yehuda, who you possibly like, you can still snack from them, because as long as it wasn't nigmar malachto, and it's a hachlafa, it's not a sale. If it was a mekach or memkar, I sold it for money to somebody, even though it's unprocessed, the halacha is mekach or memkar is koveil shuas ma'aser. But hachlafa, when you just make a barter agreement, then only if it's gemar malacha, only if it's processed, then you can't snack from it. It's not processed, you can. I'm going to explain this more in Ian Mitzion coming up next.